Hi guys, I'm Dez.s.t. I guess the first thing I'd like to do is clear up where that name came from. So first of all, I thought it would be pretty cool to have a name that sounded like some of the megastars like Jay-Z, Ice-T, Mel B. So I abbreviated my name to Dez Scott, and then from that I took the Dez with a Z, I took the first and last letters of Scott, and there you have Dez.s.t. Pretty simple really. So what's my background? Well, I spent quite a number of years in the IT industry, and for many of those years I was a dance instructor running my own businesses. And I've done lots of cool stuff whilst doing those things, such as running marathons, traveling the world, and learning martial arts. I've also lived in a couple of different countries. So I was born and raised in London, but I've gradually moved about as far away from London as you can get. So currently in New Zealand, but before that I was in Dubai for about 6 or 7 years, and then Sydney for another 7 years. So it's been quite a journey. And during all that time, all those moves and all the stuff I've been doing, I've been quietly writing songs in the background. And I've always said to myself, I'll get to some stage where I can gradually turn these lyrics in my head and written down on paper and all these song ideas floating around into actual real songs which I can put out there and share with the world. So this is where we are now. So I did my research on how to get a home studio set up, what's the best software and hardware to use, went out and bought myself an iMac, loaded it up with Pro Tools software, got myself some keyboard synthesizers, started learning to play, very badly, still learning, picked up a microphone, speaker, monitors, headphones, all those things you need to set up a home studio. And then spent a couple of years learning how to get comfortable enough with the software to be able to put something out even remotely approaching the quality of music put out by the major labels. And those people have obviously got amazing staff, great equipment, fantastic producers, oh, not to mention brilliant artists. And the people that are working in those studios have been doing this for years. They know all the tools and techniques. They're fantastic. With me, it's just me and my studio right now. So that's what I've got to work with. So I'm going to give it a go. Let's see where we get to, huh? So I've got my studio set up and it's been very, very start, stop, start, stop. So what with all these country moves, started off in Dubai, packed up the studio there, moved to Australia, packed up the studio again, moved to New Zealand, moved a couple of times in New Zealand, so I've had to pack up the studio twice. So start, stop, start, stop. But we finally got to a point where maybe I can think about putting some stuff out now. So I've finally started putting real music out there, but I need your help to take me to the next level. So as I put in one of my Instagram videos quite recently, I want you. Look it up. So what am I saying here? This is where the meaning of that pic is explained. So I can't continue this journey on my own. Obviously, I'm going to need people to help me create my music as I move forward. And I'm looking at lots of resources online. There's some fantastic mentors, online mentors out there I'm learning from every day. So it's looking cool, but I need you to come on this journey with me. So I've set myself up on all the major platforms. I've got music out on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, all the major players. I've also got obviously an Instagram account, Facebook, YouTube channel, which I'm broadcasting this from. So you name it, it's out there. Now you can get to all these links from my website, Dez.s.t.com, Dez.s.t.com, pretty straightforward. All the links are there to take you to all these different platforms. So I'd really appreciate it if you could follow me a little bit. Just use the platform you're used to using. Get on there, see if you can find some of my music. I've only got 3 tracks out right now, but I've got so many to come. It's really quite frightening. I've got so many tracks in my head, so many down on paper, so many halfway through. Some I haven't even started yet. I've got loads of voice notes on my phone with ideas I've come up with. I've got a few years of work ahead, but I'd really appreciate it if you could start following me, see what you think of my music, respond on the platform that's most appropriate to you, and we'll just go from there. It's going to be a great journey. I'd like you to come on it with me, and I hope to speak to you again soon. Catch you later.